Hi, this is Jim with ProfitTrading.com, and let's take a look at a few commodity markets here. S&P 500 is in an uptrend. The trading bands showing uptrend. The green bars showing uptrend on the bulls and bears TNT system. So let's expect higher prices ahead for the S&P. Try the dollar next if I can find it here. Okay, the dollar. Basically, it's kind of the same picture as the S&P. Green bars, which is bullish. The bands showing uptrend, trading bands, and this is the kind of like the parabolic for the bulls and bears. It's the blue light system, and that shows an uptrend. So odds are with higher prices for the dollar. Gold has been in a downtrend. It's kind of coming into support, but it's still in a downtrend, so as long as it's in a downtrend, we're going to stay bearish on gold. Now, the bands are pointing down. It looks like it's finding some support here, but that could be very deceiving. It could just break right through that and keep going down, or it could, kind of consolidate in here and then head lower. So right now, gold is still bearish. We got a down arrow in the bulls and bears, red bars, so everything's bearish for gold. Cocoa is in a downtrend. Red bars, which are bearish bars, yellow bars neutral, green bars bullish. Cocoa may have made a trading low here, and it could trade higher, but right now the overall trend is down, so we'll stay bearish cocoa, even though it looks like it may rally here. Coffee. Coffee looks like it may have made a low here. Again, probably just a counter trend correction, but it could trade up into this area. If it breaks this resistance area here, odds would be with higher prices for coffee. I think, cocoa, coffee, and sugar kind of look like they're getting ready to put in counter trend rallies, or they could take off to the upside. But right now, I would just consider it a counter trend rally. Now, sugar's made a base here. It's put in a green bar with the bulls and bears system. It's put in an up arrow. So actually, in this one, in the premium newsletter, I do have a buy signal out for sugar, and sugar looks higher right now from here. Crude oil's in a downtrend. The bars are red, the blue light's down, the bands are down, so everything's bearish for crude oil. So we'll just stick with the downtrend for now. It looks like lower prices ahead for crude. And I'm kind of jumping around here a little bit. I don't have these lined up exactly right, but that's okay. Let's see here. Live cattle. Kind of the same picture as live cattle's kind of the same picture as gold. It kind of looks like it might be making a base here, but that could be very deceiving. It's in a downtrend. The bars are red. The bands are pointing down. We could consolidate here. Live cattle could trade up in this area, but right now it's a bearish, so we want to stay bearish. Live cattle, and it could break through this support here. So basically bearish, but could make a counter trend rally. I think lean hogs are kind of the same picture. Lean hogs are in a downtrend. It's been such a strong downtrend. They've probably made a correction low, or just this leg of the downtrend is probably over, and it might rally up into here. I mean, they never go straight down. So right now I'd look for lean hogs to kind of make a rally here, but I still think it's going to come back down and test this level. Even if it does trade into this area, it's going to come back down and test. So red bars and bearish for lean hogs. Okay, grains. I think the grains are coming into a low. It's just the time of year for grains to come into a low. So right now corn is making a sideways consolidation, and I wouldn't doubt if corn breaks out to the upside here. So even though it hasn't really made the turn, I'm bullish corn, but the trend is sideways right now. Soybeans, kind of the same thing. It's made a base here, double bottom, rallied into resistance. This is resistance area, but it just looks like it's going to break through. Again, we'll see. It just depends. Let's zoom in on that a little bit here. If beans broke through resistance here and put in a green bar, we'd probably be going long. when the bar turns green, that's a bullish bar for the bulls and bears. So beans actually looks pretty good here. It's making higher highs and kind of making a wedge consolidation triangle. So I think beans is going to break up to the upside, and that kind of goes right hand in hand with what corn. I think corn's heading lower. Now wheat has been in a strong downtrend, but again, I think wheat's coming into a low. It's the seasonal time, and if nothing else, it's so oversold that it's probably going to trade higher here, even if it's just a counter trend correction. You can see how the blue light is getting close to it, and it's just oversold. So I'm expecting wheat to trade higher, at least for the short term. And I think wheat is probably close to a major low, but we'll see how that plays out. And then we'll take a look at one last market here. Oats is in an uptrend on the trading bands. The bulls and bears arrow is pointing up. The bars are green. So the trend is up. So I think a break through this resistance would be bullish for oats. And I do have a buy signal out for oats in the premium commodity newsletter. And I think if oats continues higher here, that'll be a good uptrend. So that's what it looks like right now. Thanks for listening to my video. This is Jim with ProfitTrading.com.